Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for the 1st of April, and starting with the DAX on the daily chart here. I've got two counts for the DAX. This one here is a little bit hopeful where we can push up a little bit higher. In this case, we're going to the green wave 3, and when we look at the next chart, we're going to the blue wave 3 for this particular top here. But I feel okay about this here for the time being. If we consider all of this here as wave 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2, we can see that we've got a nice little, wave 1 here and 2 here, and then we can go up for wave 3, 4 and 5 here, and in the third wave we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here, so it's okay. But either way, it doesn't really matter, because what we're going to see here is a top from this little 5 waves moving up here, and then we're going to see a reaction from that point there. So the general idea was to trade up to that 15,000. We expect it to go a little bit higher, so we've taken part profit at the 15,000, and we'll look at trying to take a little bit more out of that at 15.1 or so up the top there, but we'll get into that now. So on the 4-hour chart, we're considering it like this with wave 1 and 2 here, and 1 and 2, and in this case we're looking at wave 3 here and 4 here and 5 here. But in both cases, it doesn't really matter. In the near term, in both cases we'll end up seeing some type of reaction, some sort of pullback after we've gone from wave 4 here to wave 5 here for this. Okay, so our aim is really to be in this trend here, which we have been from down these lows here. So we've done all the right things at the right time, and I'm thinking that we've got a little wave 3 to come in up here. I don't know how far that's going to extend, a little wave 4 and then a little wave 5 here. So we've taken part profit here for that, and we're going to be looking at a little bit more here. Now, I'm not quite sure about that last little trend here for this. I haven't really had time to pull that apart, but it looks like we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. So I'd say that we've got another little move here before we see a little ABC pattern that can pull back 38.2% of the length of wave 3 here, and then seeing one more little move to the upside there. So yeah, that's about it really on that note. So not a big explanation for all of this. So yeah, we'll just see how we go with this here. And so this is it really. So all going quite well for this particular trade in that regard. Also to the stock 50, we're just tightening up on that as well. This is a 15-minute chart. So for that, we've been counting here as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and going up for wave 5 here. We've been long here, and we've been moving the stop up. We've taken other positions within this space here. I've moved the stop up to here. We're taking part percentage here with this. A little bit of a messy count with all of this, but I'm thinking wave 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2 here in light blue, all the way up here for 3 and 4 here, and going up for wave 5. What I'm not sure about here is I could put wave 5 top in here on top of wave 3 here, or we could be looking at this extending up here in terms of 1 here, back for 2 here, and 3, 4 and 5, going up a little bit further here before we go into wave 4 here. I'm not sure about that, but what we do need to do in this instance is from wave 2 low, we'll just put that there for the time being on this one here. That will leave the 38.2% at the 3,900. So that's where we could see this coming back to in this first instance before we see another little move up through here. So I hope that's okay to understand at that point. So yeah, a little bit of frothing around here, but we should see another high move in here, which will be the Friday and the Monday. So Wednesday and Thursdays are normally the sort of choppy days, and Thursday being a bit of a bearish day. So we'll just see how that plays out. That should play out quite nicely into this wave 3 and 4. Wednesday's played out quite nicely here with the midweek high in that regard. So we'll see how that plays out. But that's about it really, just keeping it pretty simple. So I'll just leave it at that for that. We'll have a look at the FTSE, which is doing its usual sort of nothingness. And like I said before, I'm not really sure how to count this up through here as wave 4 here, and looking at this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I've just been trying to tune it into the rest of the market. I know that we've got overlapping wave structures between 4 and 1, which is a bit of a no-no, but I'm not really sure the best way to count that. I mean, this could also be counted as an impulse wave to the downside here, so I was hoping for a little move above here. Anyway, from this low here to this high here, this is 61.8%, so it could move back into that if we looked at this as wave 1 here and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. So it could move a little bit lower into the 6-7 before moving higher. So we'll just check on that with the hourly chart. And the reason that I've got that happening back into that is that yeah, looking at this move up, well, I'm just doing the, I mean, we were looking at this yesterday. We can see we got a little 5-wave structure in here, and then looking for an ABC, but it's getting really quite close back over to here for that. So, and also too, I don't think this is finished as a C wave. We could actually just get, it may be done, but it could be just one more little move here before we see a move to the upside. So if you are long in this, then you'll just need to keep the stop under the 6-7. Don't put it on whole, never put a stop on whole numbers. So we need to go down, and not at 99, or probably 96 or 92 would be the stop for that area there. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.